Yeah, you got to draw a Willy.
Yeah, come on.
You got to draw a Willy in his book.
You've got the whole episode to draw the most artistic one, like solid.
Yeah,
45
just in
minutes
between
to do.
rounds, just have like this massive Jonah Hill lunchbox, like detailed one.
Mate, if I was that good at drawing, it would be game over. But
Yeah, just get it in, boy.
It's like year 10 science all over again. Drawing cocks all over each other's books.
It's a sad day, innit?
Nah, leave my book, fam.
Bafferton Gomes.
I know he's retired.
Were you actually sad?
Well, to be honest, I hadn't watched him play in years because he's been like in the most obscure leagues ever. Well, he's been in Japan for like the last year.
Shall I tell you what I did say about him, though? I think it was the Daily Mail said a cult Premier League hero. He's leaving football. And how is he a cult hero?
No,
How many seasons did he have at Swansea?
He played 11 games.
Did he?
Yeah.
No,
He might have got 11 goals then, maybe.
He's probably got 11 goals.
I reckon he was there 2 seasons.
Yeah.
you know the worst thing about that? I saw the picture on the article and I thought it was Wilfred Boney.
It's that celebration. That's what it was. That's what made him the hero.
Yeah. He is a bit of a
Wilfred
cult
Boney
hero.
was fucking class.
It's more than
hero.
the best.
Sorry, he played 64 games.
That's a bit more than 11.
13 goals.
Yeah.
That's hardly a cult hero, is it?
Celebration makes it, man.
Yeah, exactly. It's about his personality. Yeah, but he scored something like, what was it, 370 goals in his career.
Yeah, he got like a goal every other game.
It was like a goal contribution every other game, which is good.
That's
really
wild.
good.
Exactly.
Granted, he's played
played
three quarters of his career.
I was going to say he's probably
like,
played.
I bet he got 100 of them in the J League.
Nah, he got most of them in the Turkish league. He was unreal. Look at his record for Galatasaray. It's class.
34 games, 29 goals.
That's pretty good.
That's what I'm saying. And he was like 35 at that point.
81 games in 106 for Al Hilal. That's a difficult one for me to say.
81 goals in 106 games.
That's a great return as well.
That's what I mean.
Baller.
And then for Kawasaki, he got 3 goals in 17.
Yeah, but that's
at
39. Well, is that bloke still playing? You know, there's that Japanese bloke.
Yeah,
he's
he
like
is
50 odd, and he's still on FIFA.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
still going.
Have you not seen it? Nah, he's like 55.
He's been playing since the 80s.
Nah.
No, he fucking has.
Now he has.
He might have been.
If
Late
he's
80s.
50,
I was about to say, he's
No,
five.
no,
He was
not.
5 when he started.
He's mid 50s. So he'd born like late 60s.
57.
when was
He's
he
not
born?
still playing at 57. That's gas.
Yeah, he is.
He's,
but
play,
this
he's
is
playing
in
for
Japan.
Atletico
Yeah,
Suzuka.
It's like Forest
Atletico Suzuka. There you go.
He's been playing since
Suzuki.
1986.
Christ.
Listen, not even the late 80s. He'd have been a child prodigy.
He's played 10 games this season, apparently.
Any goal contributions?
Nah. And he is a striker as well, so he should be getting some.
He's on the roster for the shirt
57,
sales.
though, could you imagine?
It's for the shirt sales.
His knees must be fucked.
Everything must
The
be
bloke,
fucked.
the bloke had started his career when the Maradona hand of God happened.
That's
Mad.
fucked. That's fucked.
Welcome back to Beer Belly Ballers. My name's Alex. I'm in the hot seat, and I'm joined today with Smeed, Danny, Jay, and Cameron looks a bit different.
Nice long beard.
Kind of beard, yeah.
George stepping in.
Cheers,
Cam's
brother.
not here. Thank fuck.
Yeah.
Nah, that's quite harsh, actually.
Not mean.
We're happy to have you, Jordy.
Yeah.
Cheers for having me.
Welcome on your debut, mate.
Thank you
Big
very
boots
much.
to fill.
I was about to say, finally made it to the big screen.
To the big screen.
I'll start us off with a beer as standard.
Yeah.
I don't know who's tried this, but I remember it was like
it's
a
banging.
it was a lockdown
Right.
legend. It was a lockdown legend, the banana bread beer
I never tried it, no.
from Eagle
Banana
Brewery.
bread beer.
I feel
Yeah.
like it's a staple of like a West Midlands off license.
Yeah.
That-
Oh
like,
mate,
every-
I've bought that
everywhere.
from
Everywhere.
Norton
Not
off
good,
license
yeah.
so many times, and it's like
You're not
£1.80.
selling it to me.
Yeah.
It's dead cheap. Yeah, mate, it's fire. I'm telling you. Well, I remember it being fire, but I think in lockdown I was drinking like 5 beers by like.
Does it actually taste like bananas?
There's a little bit.
It's a bit like, you know,
What
like,
about bread? Does it taste like bread?
have you ever had banana bread?
I was taking the piss.
Oh.
It was a joke.
It was actually really, really funny.
That was fucking
I
hilarious.
was cry laughing. You know that dog that makes that dog.
The dog.
The
What?
dog. I don't know.
Scooby Doo.
No, the dog in the
Scrappy-Doo.
the TikToks that gets put over, and it's like, you know which one I mean?
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
No
that's
idea.
class.
I have no idea.
I
what
know
it
the
was
sound,
about.
but I've never seen the dog.
You've not seen the dog. Oh, so this
Take
dog
one,
looks
pass it on.
like if a dog was a crackhead.
There you go, my friend.
How do we know the dog wasn't a crackhead?
It could have been. Could have been.
Smells a
like it.
little banana-y.
I'm
Smells
not,
a little
I'm
bit
not
bready.
getting banana.
I'm not.
Get more bread.
Nah, you do. You get the taste of banana.
It's like the aftertaste.
Oh,
Oh yeah, definitely.
yeah.
Toast banana.
Yeah.
Do you know what it tastes like? It tastes like, like old the banana sweets.
I don't feel
It's
them
like
out.
that kind of.
You get like the little strawberries and
Yeah,
banana.
yeah.
It's not as bad as I was expecting, but I'm not an enormous fan.
It's not that strong.
Yeah.
Where I feel like I could just session them.
Nah.
I could.
5.2%. You're not sessioning that.
Nah.
Yeah.
Bollocks, mate.
Yeah, you are. You're just having a heavy one.
Yeah,
That's
just
got a bit
have
of
a
a weird aftertaste on it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I'm not a fan.
It's pretty meh.
Good.
Meh.
Good.
Well-
Maybe we put it in.
I think it's good, but that reaction was like the one below.
I'd prefer actual banana bread. Actual banana bread.
Well, that's not an option. Beer,
What's the category below good?
like
average.
average, yeah,
Then it's
I think it's bang
and then
average.
shit.
bang
Was it
average.
Average.
Yeah.
I
It's
can't.
not bad.
Do you know
I'm
what,
telling you,
it's
I think
average.
it's-
Do you know
it's-
what? I'm still butter from last week when you put that fucking banging coffee stout in the.
Oh, it was too much, man. It was too
Oh
much.
my
It was
I liked
unreal.
it.
It was an attack on my taste buds. I
That
didn't
was
appreciate
nice.
it.
that was more than enough for that stout.
Yeah.
I think that's probably kind of the same level. I think it's probably a bit of a lockdown. Anything that was remotely okay.
Yeah.
We all lost our minds a little bit in lockdown.
Yeah.
I feel like I was just drinking rosé all the time. It's quite bad. Box of wine. Nice.
No,
Oh,
I
I
was just
like a
cheating
bu-
every
like a
single
box of
quiz.
wine.
yeah.
Getting 30
You're
out
doing
of
the,
30.
doing
you
the
look
quiz.
at my page, and it
George,
was
that's a
just-
bit suspect. Share your screen. She's got 50 tabs open. Fucking little bitch. It was funny though, wasn't it? It was good times.
It was.
Well, it's quite well, no. Well,
Terrible
I don't
To
know.
be a box of wine deep and then bang out some unreal like drawing of a horse or something.
Yeah,
like
I
that.
did
Yeah,
that.
it was
We had a drawing
unbelievable.
quiz. It was actually really fucking
Yeah.
good.
I don't want any cheating on my quiz later. I've thought very long and hard about the format.
I'm gonna slag it off, so I thought really hard about my form.
Your-
Yeah,
yours
yours
was
is shit,
shit.
mate.
Good.
No, it's
What
not.
the
Shut up.
answer smash?
Yeah.
Shit, mate.
Hog hedge.
Okay. Shit.
I like that one actually.
It was good.
I actually won
I didn't-
both
I
of
didn't
those
get
as well,
any
so I
of
can't
it.
slag it off
It
too
was
much.
good.
I quite liked how I rate Danny got every time because it was fucking, no, you're wrong, and then it'd be like one syllable difference.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
you
that's
got
the
it.
point. Yeah.
All right. So my format today is I got basically told this from a lad at work. He was saying on TalkSport the other day they were talking about their Premier League Mount Rushmore and 5 people that you'd have to add in. So that kind of gave me the idea of everyone has to make their own Mount Rushmore. Once players picked, you can't pick them again. You're all
Draft.
against each other. Who's going to pick the strongest?
So like iconic Premier League players.
so there's 5 people in Mount Rushmore,
yeah.
right? So you got one a
I thought it
manager.
was 4. I can't
Oh, it's
remember.
4 or
It was
5.
4. So
Shall I Google this? Well,
Well, it doesn't matter.
It's a Mount Rushmore with 5
with
people.
5 people.
Has anyone ever been to Mount Rushmore, by the way?
No.
No.
I went really disappointed.
How many
I was
people?
gonna, it looks overrated.
Don't you have to stand
I
like?
thought 4. I don't know.
Don't you have to stand like?
You stand
You're 5 miles away.
Yeah, but you know when you see pictures, it looks like enormous. They're not that big.
No.
Really not that big.
How big is it? Like Clent Hills with like a face on it.
Like the actual hill is bigger, but like the actual heads are really not that big. And you stood so far back.
They're
it looked even
building
smaller.
they're doing a crazy horse one.
Yeah,
who's
went
like
to
the Indian tribal leader.
That is fucking enormous.
That one's
yeah.
It's like the.
But I went and they'd done like
What's
just
that,
like the
an
head.
actual
I think.
horse?
No, Crazy Horse was the lead. He was like the last leader of the Lakota.
Yeah, they've
Who
got
fought
monkfish.
against-
Jokes, they've all got
He fought against General Custer.
they've all got peculiar
The
names.
battle
They've
of
got-
Little Big Horn. That's because he
I don't wanna
tamed a
say
Crazy Horse when he was a kid. I know loads of shit
Yeah.
about that. Fucking.
It's Tiger Roll, and then next to that there's
Jelly
Monkfish,
Roll.
and then next to that is what's the other
Alti
bit?
or whatever.
That's worth seeing though if you haven't been.
Yeah.
Black Hills of South Dakota.
I'll go one day, but
But Mount Rushmore overrated.
Yeah.
Anyway.
yeah, but not this
Not
one.
this
This
one.
is gonna be
This
better.
one
Yeah,
is
yeah,
gonna
I'd,
be
yeah.
I'd go
fucking
and
good.
see this. So
Yeah.
5. I don't know if there's 4 or 5. Didn't do my research.
We'll
don't
do
care
5.
enough.
We'll do
5.
Yeah.
So you got to pick a manager. You got to
Okay.
pick a goalkeeper. You got to pick a defender, a midfielder, and an attacker. So that's 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll go with that format. Like I say, I think this will be quite a good one. There's so many players to pick from. You should all end up with relatively
So you
decent ones.
Just Prem, like
manager.
Premier League era.
Premier League era. If you want to go before the Prem, I'm probably not going to know who any of these fuckers are, so I'm going to mark you down.
Yeah.
But we can pick pre-Premier League if we want.
If you want, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, obviously if it's like a huge
Huge name. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
But we'll
Sort of like the best of English football.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I want it to be my
Have we got
Mount
any,
Rushmore.
Well, yeah, no.
Do you know what I mean?
It's personal to you, so you can pick some.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, you've kind of got to agree that it's gonna be. You broke your pen.
Well, no, it's my pen.
Fuck's sake.
But it has got full ink
difficulties.
in it.
So, who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
You want to start off with your manager?
You having?
Sir Alex.
Yeah.
It's just giving it.
I've,
Yeah,
I've
Yeah,
been
but
easy
that's
to-
just a bit boring.
It's the first
Are
pick
you
he's
gonna
got to pick.
cue
Him.
this?
Jay will just disagree with anything.
No,
Smee
no.
says.
But yeah, I will. But
It's
also-
like Mo Salah. Shit, last week. I'm like, he's one of the best
No,
players to
but-
ever play in the Premier League.
Yeah.
I was more thinking like who I want it to be. Not-
Well, yeah,
that's all right.
yeah.
Yeah,
You-
yeah.
you
You
can
don't
pick.
get next pick though. So,
No,
You
no.
don't.
so I'm going for Aura with mine. I'm going for Mourinho.
Yeah.
Box office
That's
bloke.
that's
Not technically.
that's it.
He's,
I mean, there
he's
are-
probably not the best manager
He-
ever.
He's not won the most Premier League titles after Fergie. There's another couple of big names.
He has won a
but-
lot though.
Yeah, in English football, but in terms of just pure aura, yeah.
I think
Jose.
Someone-
I'm Jose Mourinho.
someone who's going close to Mourinho for aura, Neil Warnock.
Even Neil
You're not-
Warnock.
you're picking
No,
Neil
I
Warnock.
am.
That's
the
a
best
colleague for
ever
sure.
Always
manager.
the
Just so I
outsiders
want to
for you.
see his face on the.
I
You may as
kinda
well
rate
have
that.
picked him.
and is he not like just? he
He's
just-
iconic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's iconic, and he seems like a proper sound gazer.
But he is more
Yeah.
iconic for like EFL stuff and less so Premier League.
yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm still having him.
Yeah, okay.
That's fair.
It's too
I
late
mean,
now.
it's very rogue. It's
Very rogue for the third pick.
Jay always starts off really weird.
Yeah,
and
but
then,
I
and then
like it.
looks back at why haven't I won? Neil Warnock's my manager for the
I'm
Mount
being- I'm
Rushmore
being
of the
true.
greatest ever Premier League
I'm being
manager.
true to myself.
That's fair, mate. That's fine.
It's my Mount Rushmore, not yours.
Yeah, you're gonna lose though.
You are going to
I
lose.
don't
Not,
mind.
there's no points in this. It doesn't actually matter. But
Yeah.
go on,
You go.
George.
Jordy boy.
I'm going very recent, obvious, boring. I can't stand him, but I'm going to go Pep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
think
think it's
he's
more
got
the-
to be
he's
in
got.
there.
He's always had the good teams, though. Do you know what I mean?
Has he won more than Wenger now?
I think he's
I
won.
reckon
He's
so.
won more.
He's
He's
gotta
won
be
more than
close.
Wenger, but he's not won more than Fergie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Fergie's clear. Yeah, because
No,
Fergie won like 13.
And as well, I like that because I think a big, round, bold head
Yeah.
on the
That'd be
mountain
dead
is
easy.
actually
He's carving
gonna-
as well.
It's going to look good. Yeah,
Yeah, the blokes carving yours are well happy.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
you
haven't
just
got
go
to-
for bowl people.
You haven't got to
Yeah.
fuck about with the hair or nothing.
John Joe Shelby midfield.
That's
yeah,
it
yeah.
now. I've only got.
I was
for-
thinking-
in
I was-
honor of tomorrow.
If they were to do Steve Bruce, would they have to do like a cabbage?
Nah,
He'd need
that's
his
it.
own mountain for his big gammon head.
I'd be like the crazy.
Sam
horse
Allardyce
one,
would be
yeah.
the same situation as well.
I'm amazed no one said Wenger.
Yeah.
Nah, boring.
No one's got
He's a bit boring.
Boring.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Really good, but I don't know. He's like
I'm glad no one said Klopp.
Oh fuck Klopp, man.
Yeah, I don't rate.
Hate him.
shout out. What's his face? That
Oh,
ref.
Coot.
Yeah, legend. Coot. Legend of the game.
It couldn't get any worse for him that he called Klopp a cunt on video, then got caught doing a fucking line off a
Yeah.
table.
It's the fact they came out
What
the
an
day
idiot,
after.
though. Like, why are you even filming yourself?
He
saying
didn't film
something?
it. His mate grasped
It was
him
like a
up.
selfie going, "Here's me."
Lads.
with it." Yeah.
It was during the Euros, apparently.
Yeah, yeah. It was in his hotel room, paid for by UEFA
Real.
when he was doing the Euros.
Naughty boy.
Yeah, it is naughty. But
Yeah, but Klopp is a wanker though, so it's fine.
I don't like
He wasn't lying, was he, sir?
no,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Spitting facts.
He did treat him like a bellend as well, because I think the only reason he didn't like him was because he was gobbing off at him. At the end
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
match, wasn't it?
There's ones where like it's after the final whistle's gone, and he's literally screaming in his face. Like you're gonna tell, you're gonna say he's a cunt.
I would
'cause-
really like Klopp as a manager because I think he's a mint coach, but his attitude towards like press and everyone like that,
Yeah.
he's just an absolute
Yeah.
arse.
The constant moaning about like the kick-off times and stuff like that. It's like I get it if you're a smaller club. You're a massive club with a massive budget and a massive squad. You've no right to be
No.
complaining about your kick-off times being moved like 2 hours earlier.
Yeah.
What difference
Yeah.
does that make for you?
Yeah,
Not your
really
Liverpool.
gonna
The thing is,
affect
I
you,
would
is it?
like to see actually how often they, instead of playing like earlier on a Saturday to be on the telly, how often they play Sunday night to be on the telly. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you get the
yeah.
extra
Fair
day's
point.
rest.
Exactly.
Bitching
Right.
and moaning. That's what it is.
Next position, goalies.
Goalkeeper. I will go for.
There's a lot.
Oh, there's actually quite a few to choose
Having a
from.
brain fart, yeah.
I'll
It
go for
happens
the.
to me every week.
I'll go for the safe option. I'm going to go for Schmeichel.
Oh,
Peter, that is not Casper.
okay.
yeah.
Just to clarify.
Yeah.
I might go for
Both,
Casper.
both,
Because-
both Premier League winners, man.
Because
Yeah,
I
they
think
are.
Schmeichel is probably the best goalkeeper in Premier League history.
Like shot stopper.
Yeah. Think of an
That's
well,
a nice
I was-
Minecraft villager noise from Jordan.
I've got two made that's on par, and I'm going to pick one of them, depending on what you pick.
Oh, actually, yeah.
Uh,
No, I've just thought of such a good one.
I can't believe he wasn't first pick.
Oh, no, yeah, I know who you're thinking of.
God, Jay.
No, but you always do this. I always think I know.
You're
like,
going to
who
go
the-
then
you're
just
going to say
no,
Brad Fried.
No, I always think who's the next best thing is, and then you guys are like, oh yeah, I know and I'm not get.
Make such a good Mount Rushmore.
You're gonna come out with like David Raya or something.
Nah, it's got to be Pete Check.
Yeah.
You've gotta have the
I'm
help.
so annoyed at the
How is he not first pick? He is
Yeah.
the best keeper ever in the Premier League.
Do you think?
You stole mine there, to be
He did. He does have the most clean sheets, but he did have the best defence in front of him. as
Yeah,
well.
he's got the best defensive season ever. I mean, I'm pretty much repeating exactly what's been said last episode.
Yeah.
But do you reckon when he's in the Rushmore, he has the helmet on?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
So over that, he's got like a mangled skull sticking out.
You can't
I
have it
wouldn't
without
rec-
the helmet.
I wouldn't recognise him without the helmet. To be honest.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I could walk past Petr Cech in like Birmingham,
Yeah.
and if he's not walking around with the scrum cap on,
Imagine-
I don't know who he
He's
is.
doing his like weekly shop with his helmet.
That was the
on.
great thing on FIFA, wasn't it? Like
Yeah,
when
if
you'd sign him on a cutscene,
Yeah.
he'd be like signing his contract with a suit on and a scrum cap.
I like the idea that he just never takes it off. Gets in the
Yeah.
shower with it on and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
So a lot of footballers, they say they wear a hat, don't they? Like to go incognito.
Yeah.
He's not the
He
opposite.
takes his off.
To go incognito, yeah, it's true.
What do you think he's got it on in the car? Goes, oh, I'm going out in public, and then takes it off.
He only wears it to like events.
Oh fuck.
It's like the opposite of Batman, really. Isn't it?
Yeah. That's very Greece.
Who's your
Right.
goalkeeper pick then?
Because I've saved him loads of money by going for a Baldy, I'm going to go Van der Sar.
Oh, Van der Sar.
He was another one that sprung to mind.
Van der Sar better than Schmeichel?
No.
I think it's close.
Close, but nah.
I don't know, man.
See, I really liked him, to be fair.
Oh
That
no,
was
I
my
really
first.
like. As a kid, I always
Yeah.
thought
I
Van
just
der
thought-
Sar.
We grew up in Van der Sar's kind of era. Like
That's
when
the
we
thing,
first
yeah.
started
Yeah.
watching football, that was him.
I don't know. I feel like Van der Sar, unreal keeper, but like he just looks timid.
Mm.
He wasn't.
He wasn't
But
a
he
big,
looked it.
Casper
Do you know what I
Schmeichel
mean?
was quite like built for a
Yeah,
keeper when you
yeah.
think
Casper
about it.
Schmeichel
Like,
was wham. He's a bit scary.
yeah,
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it's not Casper Schmeichel. Peter Schmeichel.
Yeah.
No.
both ours, mate.
Okay, I think Van.
Okay, I'm
Good
waiting.
shout.
I'm waiting for a howler from Smeed now that he's picked.
Scott
Yeah,
Carson.
I could say
Scott
whoever.
Carson, please.
I'm going to go Joe Hart.
Joe Hart in your
God.
Mount Rushmore.
That's even worse.
I love. Don't get me wrong. Joe Hart is one of my favourite keepers, but how
He's been a bit of a journeyman through Premier League teams, and he's
has he? He's been to Birmingham and Man City.
Did he play for Villa as well?
No.
He played for
It
Birmingham
was
and the Tories.
Spurs.
Spurs as well, yeah.
Oh, but he did play at Spurs.
He
but
played.
he
He
was
played
there.
cup games.
West Ham didn't play.
But he was there,
Yeah, but that doesn't make him good.
There for moral support.
and he
Was
won.
there
The,
screaming,
and he
"Give me
won the
the fucking
Premier League.
He
And
won.
was England #1.
He's also got one of the worst tattoos ever.
It is terrible.
What is it?
He's just
Just
like
like a
coloured
black
in.
band.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's a bit
Yeah,
dodgy,
but
really. He's quite handsome though. Isn't
Joe Hart.
Yeah.
All the other ones we could have gone for.
Who would you have gone for?
God.
God.
Who are the other ones?
I was thinking the exact same.
Seaman played in the Premier League a bit.
Jens
He's got
Lehmann.
the ponytail. You could have had
Jens
fucking Jens Lehmann. That's a great shout. Courtois.
But he's not a Premier League legend.
Alisson's a better keeper.
Alisson.
I would have
Alisson
accepted.
was the other one on my mind.
I would have
He's
accepted
boring.
Edison
Yeah,
over
he's
Joe
boring.
Hart.
No, mate,
boring.
Joe Hart was elite back in the day. He was a
Mate,
good
I love
keeper.
Joe Hart, but I just don't think he can go on Mount Rushmore.
Edison can.
No, but I think
To be
he's,
fair,
he's a
Warnock
better
definitely
keeper.
should be on there anyway.
Yeah.
No, but he's more. Joe Hart is not an iconic, but like
He spent most of his career
Yeah,
in League
yeah.
One
Give
in the
me a fucking
Championship.
ball.
Okay,
Yeah,
don't get me
true.
wrong. He was a great Premier League keeper.
Yeah.
At his peak. He was,
No.
at his peak, he was top 5 goalies in the world, easy.
He's decent.
Yeah.
Decent. Tell him, lad.
Oh, that's my midfielder.
You go for the nonce route. Or sure.
All right, Jay.
Jay gets
Oh.
defender,
oh,
which is also another easy one. Radio science.
I think it's one of two.
I hope you don't pick that.
Are the two the best? But I want Vidic.
Vidic would go hard. on
Yeah,
that
that's
one.
what I mean. Do you know?
Did that.
A big fucking no.
I saw a clip of Vidic the other day in a podcast, and he just doesn't sound like a foot. I thought he'd sound like a hard.
Is he like
Yeah.
softly spoken?
Yeah, he's like softly spoken, sweet Balkan, not like shouting your head off, scary Balkan. It surprised me. Who was it? It was him, Ferdinand, and Berbatov. And it was funny, man. It was funny.
What podcast's that?
I don't know, just in the clip, mate.
Ah.
It's like everyone who listens to us, they just see the clips. They
Yeah,
don't actually
innit?
listen to it.
That was going to be mine, to be fair. It's between two for me. I'm going to go with Terry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that
I think he's the best.
They were the two that I was thinking of. I think they're the best.
is he the best defender of all time in the Prem?
It's got to
Terry?
be up there.
for
isn't it?
me.
I don't know if
I'd put him just above Vidic.
I don't know if I look at it with like English bias because I'm English.
No.
I'd probably rate him more than he should be. I know because he is obviously one of the world's best.
I think English people don't rate him because he is a bit of a bell.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like,
yeah,
surely
no,
that
yeah.
knocks him down. Like, people, he's like a bad bloke, innit?
Oh, off the
Cheat-
pitch, he was a scumbag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a really bad. He ended up being sent off and then ended up going in full kit to lift the trophy despite not playing. That's like
He was
proper
a
main character
racist.
syndrome.
He cheated on Wayne. No, didn't cheat on Wayne.
He cheated on Cambridge.
Shag Wembridge's wife, didn't he?
Yeah,
not
and,
a good guy.
and all those things be like, yeah, still the best defender ever.
Yeah.
I've got a serious option and a fun option.
Fun.
You want the fun?
Well, you might as well go fun after putting Joe Hart in goal.
Yeah, innit?
Like, you've stacked it, and like I don't know how your other three would go to make.
It
you
started
win.
off so well with Fergie as well.
I
Yeah.
want David Luiz because I want to see him carve his afro.
What, you just want to fuck over the person? Yeah.
I want to see if they do a decent job at it or not. And he was a good defender.
He's a bit of a Premier League legend, though. To be
Yeah.
fair,
If they just like grew a tree out of the back of his head, then
He's
that would
like
be
a
his
bit.
hair.
He's like a bit too good to be streets won't forget, but he is kind of that.
Yeah.
that kind of
similar
vibe.
Some free
category.
kicks as well. Like.
Yeah.
Oh, that one for like Brazil at the World Cup,
Yeah.
and he's like goes mental,
So good.
screaming his head off.
and he nearly killed Raul Jimenez, which has now turned him into the best striker in the Premier League.
What would you like to say to that?
I would be fuming.
To be fair,
Wearing a fucking Mexico shirt as well.
I've said it on the pod before. I think I spurred Jimenez on to
Shut up.
perform better.
Fuck off.
You reckon
He
he
listened
saw
to
your
this
comments?
pod and he was like, you know what? I'm not performing, and I can't keep blaming this injury. And then
Do you think he
turned
does?
it up.
I genuinely don't think like his injury has held him back as much as
People say.
No,
yeah. Because I think
think
like
he's
he's probably
pretty
got that
bang
kind.
average
He's got that kind of mentality where he's just like, if I'm underperforming, I'm underperforming. You wouldn't blame it on that.
No, but I think as well, like Fulham as a team have come good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the rest of the teams
Oh, yeah.
come together,
They've been
and then
good
he's the
this
guy
season.
just knocking them in.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
with the link up.
And Smith Rowe.
Smith Rowe.
Smith
Smith
Rowe's
Rowe's
quality.
class.
Yeah.
Did you see the video of Traore burning Walker?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's
Rapid.
How shit's Walker been this season?
Yeah, he hasn't been good.
My God, like this time last season, I would have died on the hill that Kyle Walker was the best right back in the world at that time, and now like he's nowhere near, is he?
I wouldn't start him for England at the moment.
No, neither
Did
would
you
I.
start there?
Trent.
Trent.
Yeah.
Definitely
Always.
Trent, yeah.
But this time,
Yeah.
for the last Euros, I would have been like, yeah, Kyle Walker.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
I'd probably
Definitely.
start Fit Reece James.
To
over
be
Kyle
fair
Walker
though,
as well, to be
Walker
honest.
was shit in the Euros just gone.
He was
It's
not
awful.
great, but no one was good, so I don't think you can pin it on him.
It's mad that we're saying no one was good.
No,
No,
there
not
were
But we
good
got to the
players.
final.
There were good
played
Yeah,
players.
but that's because all the other teams were dog shit.
Yeah.
as
Mark
well.
Gay had a great tournament. I'm not
Mark
and
Gay?
Pickford was good.
Yeah.
You see, Palace played him in midfield on the weekend.
Hey,
Gay.
You know?
What, they play him at holding mid?
fucking hell.
No,
Order.
Was it one of these ones where it's like Stones plays like
Yeah.
a holding midfield for City sometimes,
Yeah.
and then when the right back or left back goes forward, it pivots, so they have a back three.
Yeah.
Stones does that well
didn't
though,
watch
'cause he's
it.
so good with his feet.
Yeah,
It's all fluid, mate.
yeah, it's fluid.
Liquid.
Liquid football.
Right. Anyway, my defender pick. I think there's a couple of players I could go for. The one I want to go for, make a great Mount Rushmore head. Company.
Oh,
Mega mind.
Make a mind. Imagine that.
class,
Imagine
that's class.
you'd pay your ticket fee just to get in. And see
Yeah.
it,
The
mate.
face would be this big.
You
and the
don't
head-
need
Yeah,
to. You don't
yeah,
need
yeah.
to pay a ticket fee. You
just
just from
see
the
it.
car park,
Yeah, yeah.
mate.
You fly overhead, and
Yeah.
you fly it in, you see him in the
has
distance.
Company got a statue outside City?
He's got it.
I think he has.
Surely.
Yeah.
Is it a
He's
really
good
bad
enough to
one?
He's really mangled.
Yeah,
I've seen
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Isn't he? My favourite Company moments that fucking when he's like, everyone's like, no, don't
Leathers
shoot,
it.
and he
The-
just
Last
twats
ever
it.
game.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't think it was last ever
No.
game. It was in the run-in, and they were being held at home to Leicester, and he banged one from 30
Yeah.
yards.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's the classic line from Neville going, "Where do you want your statue, Vincent Company?"
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
again,
cool.
the one that's made by like
Yeah.
commentary in it. Like it's
Yeah.
mad how many goals you kind of remember from the commentator.
Yeah.
Like, if what pressure thing didn't happen, would people think about that goal?
It made
like
it more iconic, didn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Nah, but that was...
Which goal was
It
it?
was
Was it Bellingham's box?
Jude
Yeah.
Spicer, yeah.
I mean, a 95th minute bicycle kick to like
Keep you in a World
tournament
Cup,
is
yeah.
outrageous. It's quite fucking
But the
outrageous.
what pressure thing?
Yeah.
That was the penalty shootout.
Was it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh shit!
Because he
yeah.
goes Trent, Bellingham,
Yeah,
Saka,
yeah.
Tony, pressure. What
Not
pressure?
Pressure's
is
for
for
tires.
tires. Yeah, yeah. That was when we beat. Who was it? Switzerland on penalties.
Mad
Yeah,
that it
'cause
even
Ake-
went that far.
Ake missed, didn't he?
Yeah. Okay.
Akanji.
Akanji.
Who's next
Geordie
for
boy gets first pick.
midfielders? So this is where it gets tasty. I think this is the hardest one because the Premier League is made up of like 20 world class midfielders of all
Yeah.
time. Like, it's always so hard to decide who's the best Premier League midfielder.
I had mine decided from the start just because I love watching him play and I think he's class.
Dillian
Hazard.
Petrov. Hazard.
Hazard. Yeah.
Petrov.
Petrov. He was second.
Yeah.
He was second, to be fair.
Close second. Yeah.
Eden Hazard.
On that list of 20 greats. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. he's
Petrov was actually decent. He
was a
yeah.
good player.
Oh, mate.
He wasn't great, but he was
unreal
decent.
captain. Right, we played like with Europe with Petrov back in the day.
Martin O'Neill. Yeah,
Yeah.
because didn't you come sick for like
Two
3 seasons on the bounce?
2 or 3
Yeah.
seasons on the bounce, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Hazard, man. Like,
It was just amazing to watch. And I
Can you
think when he
imagine-
was on his form, like
Yeah.
that one season, he was just unplayable, wasn't he? So
can you imagine if he never moved?
He still would have got injured.
Nah.
I don't think.
I think
Yeah.
if he signed another 4 year at Chelsea, then he'd be regarded as one of the greats in the Premier League a lot more. 'Cause
They'd have
how
got
long did
another-
he have? Like 4 seasons?
They'd
In the
have-
Prem?
Yeah.
he was in
there
the Prem
longer
longer than that. Yeah.
I
It
always
was
just-
he's longer than you think.
yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like
I reckon 6 or 7 years.
Yeah. Probably.
But like it's one of them what if ones. Like
I think Chelsea could have got another couple of good years out of him, but like they couldn't turn down the money from Real Madrid.
no,
and
because it's
he-
too much.
Wasn't it like 120
Yeah.
mil or something?
I think he was the most
I've had their
expensive
pants
player.
down
I
for
think.
that.
At the time.
Absolute
I think that's
pants down.
He was a record, wasn't
he
he?
just went in
Or was it
massively overweight.
Coutinho?
He played like
Coutinho
60
was
games
still
for him.
record,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Coutinho was like 160 million, wasn't it?
Oh, some stupid euros maybe. Yeah.
Euros, but
Yeah.
it's like 140 million.
140
quid, yeah.
mil. Yeah.
Fuck. Imagine being worth 140 million quid. Like someone's like, your feet are that good. You 140 million quid for 'em.
How much do you reckon footballers like feet are insured for?
A
Or,
lot.
like legs?
I remember
Probably
back in,
ten.
the,
But no,
back in the day, Beckham's were insured for millions.
But I don't know how.
How does
how
that
do you,
work?
Yeah.
What?
If-
so if like someone breaks your leg, they just go, "Here you go, David Beckham,
Yeah,
5
I think
million
so,
quid."
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
If,
And
if
if it's like career ending.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He'd get payout for the money that his feet are insured for.
obviously
Well,
you
then,
pay a
so-
lot of
I'd
money
just
for
go
the
and like, get
insurance.
him run over on
Best
purpose. I would,
believe.
mate.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
if
best
you hit like a
believe-
bad spell, I'm just going to jump in front of like a lorry or something.
Best believe I'm
Cash
committing
in
insurance for fraud and fucking taking the
100%.
money. That's mad, don't it? Insuring your feet.
I haven't even got like health insurance or life insurance, let alone fucking.
I have now.
Oh, you got mortgage.
Yeah. It's a bit shit, really.
Shit, I don't have life insurance. Actually. Probably
Ruby,
got that.
yeah.
Ruby's fucked, didn't she?
Who are you picking, Smeed?
Ronaldo.
Yeah.
See, I had him as a striker, so that's why I
yeah,
didn't pick him as a midfielder.
yeah. I
No,
was
he
thinking
was a
that.
winger for United, though, wasn't he?
Yeah, you
But
could
he
class
was
as
more in the
forwards.
front three, though.
Yeah, 'cause-
Otherwise,
Yeah.
I'd have had him in my midfield.
I once
Yeah.
said attacker.
And
You
it's-
can't have him.
Are we doing this?
That's
As
all
long
I'm
as an
saying, 'cause I'd
attacker.
have picked Ronaldo.
I
as
feel
first
like
pick,
in
but
drafts
I'd put him
before
as a striker.
we've put wingers in the striker attacker
Yeah.
position,
Oh,
not
To be fair,
midfield.
Smeed, it doesn't matter. You got first pick, next go anyway. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't want him up front. I've got him up front.
You can't have him.
You
But,
can't have
but
him, mate.
Ronaldo
No, you can't
wasn't a
have him.
I
midfielder.
can't
was
pick
he?
him Fellaini then.
There you
What,
go, you
another
pick
Afro?
Fellaini.
Yeah.
Write it
You got
down.
David Luiz and Fellaini.
More afros.
This is going to cost
class.
a bomb. yours.
No, I'm going for Cristiano Ronaldo. No.
Joe Hart and Fellaini.
Fellaini.
you
What
can-
bullshit that is!
You can have someone good.
Who was your defender?
No, I want Fellaini.
David Luiz.
David, you got Joe Hart, David Luiz, and Fellaini.
Terrible.
There's got to be someone with big hair as a striker you can have as well.
I can
No,
think
I've
of one.
got my striker. foot.
Xerxes. He's shit, mate.
Horrendous.
Oh, you can have like proper Mo Salah when he was prime.
Yeah.
Krusty the Clown.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you can have Salah in midfield.
Yeah, to be fair, he's more. Of a
It's too late
midfielder.
now. You pick Fellaini,
I
mate.
don't want Salah. I want him
I'm joking.
Fellaini.
You're actually going for Fellaini.
Yeah.
He
It's
knows
too
he's
late,
not
he's
going to
locked
win.
in,
He knew he's
mate.
not going to win after fucking
locked
Joe
in.
Hart.
There's too many good options for midfielder. think I'll go for another safe option. I'll say Stevie G.
That's so boring.
Gerrard. I think he's the best midfielder in Prem history, even though he technically never won it.
I agree. I don't know if it's more like because we grew up.
If you
I've always thought Gerrard over Scholes and Lampard.
Yeah, if you listen to pro footballers, a lot of them who played with both, like at international level as well, they tend to always say Gerrard.
It's difficult between Gerrard and Lampard. Lampard was.
I think
Do you think
Gerrard.
Scholes isn't?
Nah, Gerrard's better.
Gerrard's all round better.
Gerrard
yeah.
single-handedly won them an FA Cup and a Champions League, pretty much.
That Istanbul
He's
final.
such a big game.
That
player.
Istanbul final, but then there was
Apart
an
from
FA Cup final against West Ham. He scored 2 30-yard bangers.
Yeah.
That's one of the early games I remember.
Is that
watching.
one of your core memories?
Yeah.
Like,
And I was
yeah.
like, fuck. And then I got a Steven Gerrard England kit.
Yeah, I used to have a Stevie G.
Yeah.
Well,
You know,
I've had about.
on that debate about Scholes or Gerrard, have you heard the interview from like the prime Barcelona team? And they all said like who's one of the best players
Yeah.
ever played. They
it
all
was
said Scholes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's because Scholes is like Barcelona-esque.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
his passing and
Like
his technique.
he'd fit into a Barcelona
Yeah,
team
yeah,
more
yeah.
than Gerrard would.
But Gerrard's more about pace and power, wasn't it?
And you've got to think as well, like that Barcelona team probably played Man United a lot more than it played Liverpool.
True.
Because they've always had a
and in Champions League finals on the biggest stage.
Yeah,
Whereas Barcelona never played Liverpool in a final, as far as I'm aware.
No, not to my knowledge.
Well, not in our lifetime anyway, no.
No.
I just think it's a shame for Stevie G had that slip. Because I
Yeah.
feel like
No, it's
I know.
hilarious.
Nah,
He's
No,
done
I
his
feel
career
bad
at
for him.
all,
I'm
but
putting
it's just-
Demba Ba up front just
I was
because
going to say, that's why Denver Bar's even more strict, don't
Tonight.
forget.
Yeah. Oh,
Wasn't
bless
it?
him.
There was, I can't remember. Doesn't matter. Ignore me.
Good podcast.
That's
Jay.
good knowledge.
It's your pick.
No,
next,
it
anyway.
was someone. There was someone on, like a player who plays for Liverpool now, that was on Twitter, like celebrating the Gerrard slip.
Yeah, wasn't it Van Dijk? Like,
No,
ages
It
ago.
was
No,
Van Dijk.
Van Dijk's
Said
tweet.
something about Man U.
He's
Wasn't
tweeted. He was like, "Oh, Man United win. No one likes Liverpool or something like that." I'm amazed Van Dijk didn't get a pick in defence. You know.
Nah.
I don't think he's done it for long enough. When
He's-
you
I
got some of the
think
think
knobheads.
he's the boring pick.
I don't like him.
Do you know?
Nah.
David Luiz, fun.
Yeah. David Luiz is more fun
He
than
is
Van
more
Dijk.
fun, but like,
Sideshow Bob.
do you think Vincent Kompany was better than Van Dijk?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, in his prime.
I disagree.
Definitely a better leader,
Oh,
100%.
he's
Yeah.
what Vincent Kompany.
Vince
One of the
Kompany's
best
one of the
captains
best
in
Premier
the Prem
League defenders
ever.
ever
Yeah.
seen.
You're saying, like, technically, as
And as a Mount
defender.
Rushmore head, that mega mind is just
Yeah.
unbelievable.
It's all going to be forehead.
Yeah.
Um,
They need a big rock.
Midfielder.
Got that.
Midfielder.
You struggling?
Yeah,
This is
I-
like this is
There's
the easy
loads,
one.
yeah.
It's a thing. There's loads, but I'm like, nah. I just gotta have Lampard, haven't I?
Really?
Yeah. It's boring. But
It's a safe choice, isn't it? But it's not wrong.
It's not wrong. But
Yeah.
he scored shitloads of goals from midfield. Which
Could
is
you have
quite
had
impressive.
Bale for a midfielder or not? Is he more attacker? Isn't he?
I'd attacker again.
I'd
yeah.
have him as attacker.
I'd have him
'cause
as
it's
a
like, yeah.
defender.
You
when
could
he
you
was
could have had
at-
him
Yeah,
as a
left back.
defender.
You could have had him at left
Southampton.
back.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's a cheat.
It was Southampton, wasn't it? He was
Yeah,
at
yeah.
before Spurs.
And Spurs. He started
Started
Spurs
left
at
back for
left back.
Spurs, yeah.
I would have wanted Beckham, even though he's not the best.
Oh,
but for
fuck
me, Beckham is just like he is the Premier League for me growing up,
Yeah.
just as much as Stevie G. I think
There's other good ones. You could have Roy Keane.
Keane, Vieira,
Vieira would have been a good one.
Yaya
Yeah.
Toure, I think.
Toure.
Yaya's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, someone should have had Yaya and Colo.
Everyone's at the fucking at Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, that would be class. Who else was I thinking of? I've got a bit of a mind blank. I literally had the name.
I feel like
right.
Scholes would have been a shit pick actually.
Scholes
for
is
it.
it's just not.
For a Mount Rushmore head.
I'd want him with a
Yeah.
toe in his mouth.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah.
Well, next to him's his daughter.
Just a foot on his head.
You've got the Head and Shoulders bottle next to
Joe
Joe
Hart.
Hart, and then you've got a toe in Scholes' mouth.
What's next to David Luiz?
Bart Simpson.
Yeah, he's strangling
Strangling
Bart
Bart
Simpson.
Simpson,
Yeah.
What's
Fellaini.
next to Fellaini?
David Moores.
Do you want to know what's
You should have had
gonna?
Moyes as your manager.
Do you want to know what's
That's
going to really
what?
piss you off, Smeed? Is when they do Fellaini when he had like skinhead Fellaini.
Oh, I'll be fuming.
Yeah, they'll be like, it's too much
It's
admin.
easy, yeah, yeah.
Too much
admin.
admin, skinhead Fellaini.
Now
No,
it dreads at
we
one
just
point.
plant a tree at the top.
Is Kevin De Bruyne allowed in the conversation?
Yeah, he's in the conversation, but again, not enough aura. You know what I mean?
I only want Kevin De Bruyne if he's got like a a push button.
I was literally just
that
thinking
then does
this.
the audit and goes,
Yeah.
say something, it's a video.
I thought you were going to go, let me talk.
Yeah.
No, it's that one with Delph. Say something, it's a video. And Delph's just like sharking the camera.
Snake.
Yeah, we don't like him.
What? Who's on a
It's Batman to you, attackers.
I want Peter Crouch, but I want him like way higher than the rest.
Yeah,
That's
that
good.
would be good.
That's good.
What, so like all of their heads and then it's like his waistband?
Yeah, it'll be like Gary Barlow's son.
Yeah.
Have you found out how tall he is?
Fucking
It's got to be
tall.
like 6'10" or
He's 6'2".
Fuck off.
Gary
Gary-
Barlow just a
Gary
midget?
Barlow's
How small is their
5'7".
family?
Gary
5'7"?
Barlow's 5'7" and his
He
son's
gives
6'2".
In my head, he's quite tall, Gary Barlow.
Nah, he's short, man.
No, but even then, 5'7" and 6 foot, it would not be.
No,
he's
it
like
would,
a
mate.
Whole body higher than him, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's a bit of a unit as well.
Yeah,
isn't
he's
he?
like a ruggers lad.
He's a
Yeah,
thick boy.
yeah.
Saw someone tweeted fee 5 for I am Gary Barlow's son.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's like loading up hay bales. It's like loading up Gary Barlow's son's Weetabix for his morning breakfast. It's fucking class.
I feel a bit sorry for the lad. He's just been
Nah,
fucking
it's funny.
terrorised.
Nah, but
He hasn't, no, like,
he's not getting slewed.
no one's
Everyone's
been mean
like,
to him.
He's just
They call him like
big.
a freak.
Nah, because they pushed his dad out, really, no more than anything.
Yeah.
Nah, they ain't calling him a freak, I don't think. Gary
That's just
Barlow's
what
son,
everyone's
we
been
love
commenting
you.
I was gonna say, fucking freak. I'm taller than him.
I'll go for Thierry Henry.
DD.
Because he's
I think he's
Can he
the
be
number
put-
one pick in Mount Rushmore for the Prem.
Can he be put in the face? Like that?
yeah.
His lips going.
His lips quivering. Yeah.
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 I can a moving Mount Rushmore.
You just look
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you're having a stroke.
I can't do it.
Have another go.
Mm.
No.
That was bad.
Unreal.
I've got to have Gomez. I can't know.
Oh,
I can't know.
That's so
but, no, but
cheeky.
he's got like
he's crawling.
the rest of the mountain's just got like the head of everyone, and then the other end of the mountain's got Bafferton Gomez's arse up in the air. Like,
No, you should have him on the top.
he's actually got Batty. I'm telling you.
That's kind of mad.
No,
Double
it's
cheek.
true. Google it. My phone's recording, so I can't.
Do you want me to Google Bafferton Gomez arse?
He's
Yeah.
double cheeked up on a Tuesday
No, it won't
afternoon.
go for search arse. You've got to search Batty.
Batty.
No,
I'm actually going to look this now.
honestly, it's
Phone
big.
history's gonna look weird.
It's big.
Bafferton
We can,
Gomez.
we can edit this out.
Bum.
Big Batty Bafferton.
No, we've got to leave this in.
Yeah.
It's not showing his arse. It's just showing like
But his cock's massive as well.
Oh, that's
That
been too
doesn't-
far, man.
he's peachy. To be fair,
Jesus.
Yeah, he's double
Damn.
cheeked up.
He's got bunda.
that might be the gayest section of this podcast ever. Who you having?
I'm having, for comedic value, because I want an action shot of him biting someone else.
No,
I'm having Suarez.
But also for like the actual quality of player,
It's
he's
unbelievable.
arguably the best striker
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
in the last like
he's my
15, 20
personal
years.
favourite Premier League striker.
That's why I've had him in
Yeah.
there. I love him.
He
I've-
used to tear Villa apart all the time.
but-
Did you see him
Yeah.
terrorising Brad Guzan the other day?
Oh yeah, I reckon
You
that's.
seen this? He's
Brad
it's
Guzan's
class.
terrorised enough from him getting. I think he
Yeah.
must have scored about 8 or 9.
So
past Brad
it's the
Guzan.
in the MLS they have playoffs like they do in like the rest of American sports. So if you come top of the league, you don't actually just win the league. You do the playoffs. And Atlanta were playing Miami, and Messi's just scored, and Suarez has like pushed Guzan.
Nah, Suarez doesn't push him.
No, Suarez.
So it's
He kind of falls into
different
the net,
player,
doesn't
he? Yeah.
and then got Suarez is all up in his face.
But he's like fell.
stuck in the
he's
net
fell,
like
and
this.
he's like stuck in the net and can't get up. It's class.
Bless him.
I love that.
I feel like if I was a bird, I'd get the ick from that.
Yeah.
Stuck in the net, having someone like intimidate him. He's like, I can't move.
Your fella gets stuck in the net against Luis Suarez.
That's
What a
Honestly,
shit
the
show.
Guzan was like scrambling, like ready to scrap him.
Suarez is an unreal shout. Love that.
Yeah, he's
Tom.
proper icon. I'm amazed how many strikers haven't been picked.
Shearer, Rooney.
Didier.
Rooney for me
Drogba.
is number
Drogba was
one.
going to be my second choice.
no one picked Ronaldo
You
either.
could have had Rooney as midfielder.
You could have.
Yeah, I wanted Crouch.
That's fair.
I do think that's good though. The comedic value.
You've got a class.
You
Mount
ha- you-
Rushmore for comedic.
Yeah.
value.
I think mine's the best, to be honest.
Sir Alex ruins that, to be honest.
Yeah, actually,
yeah.
does.
Yeah.
Too
If you
boring.
would have gone down
Yeah.
the one route, I would have I think you started off going, I'm going to sweat.
If
and
you
then
had
you've gone,
Warnock,
fuck.
then
Yeah,
that's
if you had
class.
Do you want
Warnock,
to trade?
No trades.
Oh, what?
No trades.
I just self-sabotage every time because I pick Gomez anyway. So
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Like in
All
terms of actual quality, mine's the best, but it's not as
It's not fun.
fun. No.
Yeah. All right. Talk me through your teams. You start, Smeed.
Got the legend that is Sir Alex, my manager.
What a legend.
And Joe Hart in goal, another legend. And then the Afro Brothers, David Luiz and Fellaini.
brothers.
I like
And
that.
then Crouch, towering above all of them.
Nice.
I've got Jose Mourinho as my manager. I've got Schmeichel, Peter Schmeichel, that is, and Vinny Company's big mega mind head, and then Steven Gerrard and Titi.
Nice.
Hope they get Steven Gerrard's hair on correct.
They will, mate. It's like
He's got the
it's like on his
perfect
eyebrows.
hairline.
It's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
fucking good.
Don't
Really
look,
is
I
good
can
as
done
Jazz.
I've got Neil Warnock, Pete Cech, Nemanja Vidic, Frank Lampard, and Baffotimbi Gomez.
It's so strong until you get to Baffotimbi Gomez.
Yeah, but he's got.
No, he's
It's
a-
my
he's a
Mount
cool
Rushmore.
hero.
It's
Yeah.
my Mount Rushmore.
Yeah,
He's a
that's
cool
fair.
hero.
Go on, Jord.
Right, we got
I think George could actually
Pepper's
win, you know.
manager, goalie Van der Sar, defender Terry, midfielder Hazard, and striker Suarez.
That's good.
That is good. Danny's is yours and Danny's are like the best like players.
In terms of
Quality-wise.
quality, but they're not
Yeah.
as fun as the other two.
No,
No,
they're not
not
as
at
fun.
So it's got to be however you judge it, really. Whether
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what you have to do?
Where is the Mount Rushmore going, by the way? Are we
Lies.
putting on like the no, you should go on like the White Cliffs of Dover.
We're just staring across at the French.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
But Peter Crouch is like a fucking lighthouse.
that's class.
All right.
I think you've got to put them together, put them against each other in a five-a-side.
Well, that means them two. Are,
Yeah.
No,
let's do that.
that's what I mean because it's not me or Smith. Oh, unless you're picking Smith
Unless you're going-
for the value.
I kind of like the comedic value, but it's just I think he's given up because he picked Joe Hart and panicked and then gone, I'm going to banter it.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Yeah.
no. He then really went to try on it with Ronaldo, and we said nah. So,
Yeah,
so he
true.
just shut him down.
Yeah.
I think these are the best players in the Premier League.
Joe Hart, best player.
Fellaini and David Luiz, ballers. Actually, to be fair, they were both.
David Luiz was good, but Fellaini.
Fellaini wasn't a bad player.
He wasn't, but
He was like consistent medium donkey level.
Yeah.
Like he was.
So he
He
won.
was
Good off
he
a
was,
corner every
yeah.
now and then.
Yeah. Proper David Moyes player.
Yeah.
All right, I made my decision. And I'm going with, when I was thinking of Mount Rushmore, I think people would want to go and see this because they're the best players ever. No one will see Joe Hart on the side of a mountain. I'm sorry, Smith. See you last.
Can I change my keeper?
Yeah, go on then. Who do you want to go?
I'll stick with Joe Hart.
Yeah, I thought so. You're last, Smith.
What a prick.
You're last, but you come first in most comedic.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Most people will go to visit Smees, I reckon.
Yeah, yours is like round the corner for half the price. Like, you know when you go to a gig, you know when you go to a
But it's
gig
like
and
five
it's
times as busy.
like unofficial merchandise.
Yeah.
The people outside selling the fakes. That's what your
It's-
Mount
it's-
Rushmore
it's the
is.
knockoff. Yeah.
It's straight to Manor Taunton Towers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Mount Shushmore.
Shut up.
God,
You're vile.
What was that
I
vibe?
don't know. Just say it.
Jay, you're going next for Gomez
Yeah, that's fine.
and Warnock.
Oh, good old Colin.
Mine was better than yours.
Yeah, I don't know how he's got away with that.
This podcast has an agenda against me.
It actually does.
And
He doesn't help himself.
He won last week. He got knocked
went,
down.
You're not allowed Cristiano Ronaldo. All right, Fellaini then.
Yeah.
The natural second option.
And then he could have Ronaldo for a striker and he picked Crouch.
Crouch.
Yeah.
He had first pick as well.
oh fuck.
I think you two have answered the brief the best, but I do think Danny's is better because he's got TT.
And Jose
he's got
Mourinho.
And
Such a tryhard.
Come on.
You are a tryhard, Danny.
of
Yeah.
course he is.
I mean,
He-
there's nothing wrong with
He
it.
wins it, but what do you win? Fuck all.
Fucking pride.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
All right,
Take
boys,
your money and get
Quiz time.
get ready for the quiz.
Yeah.
George,
quiz.
you're going to sabotage Cam's fucking quiz
I'm gonna
results.
try.
or-
I'm gonna try. And,
Wait, do his points count for
Recap.
Cam?
I don't think
Yeah.
you should.
No, they
I'm not gonna
do.
lie. I'm probably gonna be really shit anyway. So
We'll wait and see.
We'll see.
All right, boys, ready for the quiz?
Yeah.
Can anyone guess what kind of
Rhyme quiz.
that's
Rhyme
the-
quiz.
We've got a rhyme quiz.
Yes.
But
Nah,
play
they
at
don't.
home. I'm terrible.
you play. You know the rules.
John plays along.
Yeah.
But I'm terrible.
You've
at
got to
it.
get both.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this is going to make things easier, but we've got a food rhyme quiz.
Yeah. Right.
What?
So
Tiramisu, Solomon Kalou.
Is that one of the answers?
Please tell me it is.
I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, it's that kind
It
of
is,
thing.
isn't it?
No,
Banana, oh nana.
we're not having. We're not having that for the
That's so
third time. This is basically like last night. I was like, "Fuck, I'm running out of ideas," and I was like,
Rhyme quiz.
"What food
classic.
can I think of, and what player will match the food?" So, number one,
Oh, we need
Buzzers.
buzzers.
buzzers actually. Yeah, Fellaini.
TT.
Whoa.
Shabba.
Ooh, the shabba. I swear Cam's had a shabba before. It's like he's still in.
I think I even did it in like a cam.
Yeah,
Cam
yeah,
voice.
Cam, or when Cam
always
does his
whispers
buzzer,
in
he
his
always goes.
Shabba.
He always.
Shabba.
Question one:
That's class.
an Italian layered pasta dish and a former Premier League French
TT.
fullback.
Lasagna, Bakary Sanya.
Yeah,
Oh,
Come on.
I feel like these.
part of France's elite, that is.
Yeah.
This is going to be very quick, I think, if they go on like that.
This is going to be terrible.
A bone-strengthening yogurt and a former Premier League Chelsea winger.
TT. Petit Falou, Solomon Kalou.
Literally, as soon as you said it, I thought about
Just
it.
me needs half a point for that.
It was close from what you said
Phew.
earlier,
I
but
just
no.
had Actimel in my head.
Yakult.
Question number 3. A cream-filled pastry and a former West Brom and Aston Villa winger. This one is probably the hardest one.
Oh.
Fellaini.
That was Jay.
Oh, I hope you get it wrong.
Claire Sinclair.
Yeah.
Oh, fair play.
I had that as well.
Buzzed in yet.
How many points you got?
Don't worry, Smeeds
Fuck
once
all.
got a quiz without buzzing in, and he got a point.
See if you come joint last.
You still get a point.
Question number 4. A left-footed Portuguese winger and a popular ice cream.
There's so
Left-
many different
Fellaini.
names.
Go on.
Neto Cornetto.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thinking Ronaldo Calypso.
That's not an ice
Calypso's
cream.
not
Is it
ice
Calippo?
Calypso, sorry. Yeah.
It's not an ice cream
It's not an
anyway.
ice cream,
It's an
yeah.
ice lolly.
You would have been better with
Leave me
Ronaldo.
alone.
You'd have been better with Ronaldo Solero.
Yeah.
He loses a point for that.
Yeah. Minus
What
points.
Nah, he doesn't.
Leave me alone.
Question number 5. A player with one of the best first touches in Premier League history and the international dish of Russia.
International dish of Russia. Vodka.
Whoa. Berbatov Stroganoff.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a good one, that is.
Oh,
think-
my,
I
nah,
couldn't
boys,
think
my
of the food.
pen's broke.
Yeah, I
my
couldn't think of
pen's fucking gone.
You can't have the point then.
Yeah.
Is that-
Oh, if it's not on paper.
Fuck.
Oh.
I've got 2.
Question number 6. We've got 3 left, including this one.
Come on.
An ill-tempered footballer and an iconic haircut and a long, thin type of pasta.
Fellaini. Tagliatelle Baratelli.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he's on fire.
He is.
Yeah.
I haven't even buzzed once.
You got 2. So what if I was you, Jordan, I'd just buzz in early and just guess.
Just give it a go. Right.
Number 7. A former underachieving Tottenham winger and a Spanish rice dish.
Oh, Shabba.
Go on.
Lamella Paella.
Yeah. That's one
Well,
of
this
the
is
harder
close. We
ones.
could all finish on 2 points.
Yeah.
We all get 5 points.
No, you all get 1 point.
Oh.
Nah, Smee gets none. The rest of us get loads.
Yeah, why not?
Well,
second
I'm
that.
up for that, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so you're on 1.
I'm on 2.
And the rest of us are on 2.
So I've got to
Okay.
do this for Cam now.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so if you
Nah,
get...
Cam's winning. Sabotage it, man.
All right. If I get it wrong, do I lose it?
Ronaldo,
Yeah.
Cornetto.
Red Cornetto.
Yeah, no.
Cornetto.
Cornetto. Final question. A curry made famous in England and a German wonder kid.
TT.
Shabba.
Fellaini.
That was me. No, that was me.
Jay.
No, I'm
I
sorry.
think it probably was.
Yeah,
Danny, actually.
yeah.
I was definitely last, but I know what it is.
God, I'm so honest.
It doesn't rhyme.
It
does
was Danny.
He clutched at straws. Tikka Masala and Musiala.
Oh, that does rhyme.
Yeah.
How's that right?
It does rhyme.
What are you on about?
It's almost the same
Musiala
word.
Masala. It's better than some of your fucking shit
Yeah,
you've come
true.
out with.
Yeah, fucking Calippo.
Musiala, Masala, that doesn't rhyme.
With VAR, check that. But I'm
Nah, I'd done it.
Yeah.
I think it was Dana.
if not, then give a
I
point.
kept
to Jay.
forgetting what my buzzer was.
That's what
I'm not that. I think I've done one quiz before and I've asked what my buzzer is more times than I've actually answered with my buzzer.
Well, there's one where Cam just kept saying my buzzer because I think mine was Hog, and he kept saying it. I was like, no, it's mine. Fuck off.
So, what's the scores on the doors? Danny wins with 3.
I got 2.
I got
2,
2.
2, 1.
No points for Cam.
Sorry, Cam.
No, Cam gets 1 because it's not you drawn on second.
Oh, so he comes
Oh, I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Yeah.
So you both get 3,
I need more
James,
questions.
me.
You need an odd number of
and
questions.
Cam/George. gets
Yeah,
3.
I only did 8, but I'd run out of foods.
Am I
Run out of
keeping Cam
fruits.
where he was on 1 point? Because otherwise I'll feel quite bad.
He's
I feel
fine,
bad
mate.
for
He
He's
should
fine.
be here, shouldn't
Yeah.
he? He shouldn't be
Yeah.
hanging out with his workmates, loser.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, boys and
Yeah.
girls. I hope
We'll
you
see you
enjoyed
next
today.
week.
Cheers, George.
Geordie boys
Cheers,
stepping in.
boys.
Always a
Appreciate it.
pleasure.
We'll see you
See you
soon.
soon.
He's had a good
Ta-ra.
loan, good loan spell. He's coming on the permanent transfer.